Hello, and welcome to Couch Cushion Sessions. I'm on the right pod. Hey, I'm V.
AKA Forgot Again V.
Hey.
AKA Glass Class V, because you know what? You got mixed up there.
I did. And the worst part is I was like, I'm ready for this introduction, but I wasn't. Anyway.
It always happens that way. I'm Corey.
AKA Hot Open Corey.
Yeah.
AKA cute as fuck Corey.
Aw.
Look
Thanks.
At that.
I feel,
sweet.
yeah.
How sweet.
I just
And-
keep going with things that start with your letter.
And I'm Justin.
Just always Switzerland Justin.
That's right. Yeah.
AKA Yes, Justin.
That's right. How the hell am I always in the middle? Like,
I don't know.
It almost always happens that way.
Literally, always.
You know what, though?
Yep.
Not a bad place to be, because there's too
It
many
just
people
takes
that...
some time to get into the rhythm in it. I don't remember the words of the song.
Jimmy Eat
I mean,
World.
Arguably my least favorite Jimmy Eat World song, but yes.
How would you hate the middle?
Just because it got way overplayed.
Because it was packaged...
Sure. I
It,
didn't-
a lot.
it was
didn't
packaged just for you.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it on the radio. I listened to the CD, so I listened to all of it equally. Like, I love Bleed America, too. So, like...
Yeah. Well, Bleed American took me a long time to come back around to because that got a lot of play too.
Did it really?
Yeah. Bleed American, The
Where I
Middle, and
lived,
Sweetness.
Where I lived, all they played was country, so I did not know any of this.
Yeah. We got the 9/11 happened and Bleed American got pulled.
Ah.
Just because of the name of the song. Because
Yeah.
if you listen to the name of the song, or if you actually listen to the song, nowhere does it say anything about it.
Because people are lazy.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
That's how the PMRC started.
Yeah.
They
Thanks,
don't
Tipper
want to
Gore.
have anything associated with that. But anyway, welcome to Dank Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dank Tank number 2, bitches.
What? So yeah, this I can't remember what the. So as we're dealing with technical difficulties, I don't know if this is where if this was a Baltimore Aquarium, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
believe so.
Yeah.
The
Jellies.
National Aquarium,
The
because
Jellies.
Baltimore just flops it on the table and goes, our aquarium encompasses the entire country.
Everywhere. Yep.
They don't. They said, fuck your aquarium.
You see all those little jellies? They're all cute and squishy.
Jellyfish suck.
How are you gonna be that
Hot
ad?
open.
I mean, just to honestly,
Yeah, look at them. They're all squishy.
cheeks creature. What's the purpose of them other than to just ruin your fucking summer?
So they're kind of like scavengers. They eat like stuff that's dead. Your fun facts of the day, folks. They basically eat like anything decaying in the ocean. So like, they're kind of like the vultures of the ocean.
They're
except-
dumb.
Oh yeah, they have no brains. They're just squish.
You ever
Right.
you ever been stung by a jellyfish?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it hurts.
You know what sucks is I got stung by a jellyfish for the first time in the river.
Has anyone tried peeing on it? Because I have not done
I
that.
have not.
I have not done that.
No, that's an urban legend, I think. I've never peed.
Well, I mean that. Like, I don't know if that's a genuine thing, but like, I could see it being somehow.
I
the
don't
acidity
know.
in pee or something. I don't know. But something.
Possibly.
Sciencey, right? I don't know.
I that's one of those things when you're a youth, like when you haven't been stung yet and your buddy has.
I feel like we've discussed this before, but go ahead.
Have we? I don't know.
I think it was on the last Dank Tank. I'm sorry if this is repeated material, y'all.
Well,
Anyway.
you know what? Maybe there's a new listener. Because I do now feel like deja vu that I've gone on this rant. But that's terrifying when you don't know what a bee sting feels like or a jellyfish sting. What the fuck? And then it happens to you, and it's like, it's not that bad.
They're so squishy.
It really isn't that bad, but it does suck. Like,
Yeah.
So we were
It
out at.
definitely hurts worse to get like step on a bee. That's way worse than stepping on a jellyfish.
I sat on a bee once. I got stung right on the buttock.
Oh my.
That's how I found out I was allergic. Good times.
Same.
Oh, that's
I'm not
a place
sitting
to
on
find
one.
out.
Right?
But
The worst. I was like, I don't know, 11 or 12.
Look
It was
at the
before I
little
moved here.
squishies.
and you're confused. Like, did I not wipe good enough?
Like,
or
what's going on here? And then we went to the Yorktown Beach.
yes.
Jellyfish there in the river.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, they swim up the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think about that when we went in. I didn't think to be on the lookout for them. So that's where I got stung the first time. It makes sense when you're at the beach when you're out like at Virginia Beach.
Right.
Like,
You assume it.
Yeah, I saw them a
Buck
lot at Assateague and Chincoteague.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have them a lot during jelly. There's like one random section of the year, and it's not even every year. that the jellyfish just decide they just want to all kill themselves. And they just
What?
Yeah, and they just swim up on the beach. It's like a random time you just see squish all down the beach.
I wish they'd kill themselves more often.
No, it's
God.
freaking awful because they just stay there till they decay. So it's like weeks. They just sit on the beach.
Did you ever were you ever
And
walking?
even after they're dead, you step on them and they still sting you.
Oh, what?
Really?
Yeah, even after they're dead, they still sting you.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to go more towards where Corey is. I was passive on jellyfish before this conversation started. The more I'm learning, the more I hate them.
They're
so
dicks.
Cool looking.
They're
cool.
dicks.
Yeah, no, I would never want to be like near a field of them, but they're cool looking.
It's like, why do these things exist in nature? Jellyfish, ticks, all of this shit.
Have you ever heard of those man-o-war ones?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Those are freaking nuts.
Have you ever been walking the shoreline and like some kid, like a jellyfish, washed up on the shore,
And the kid's poking him with a stick.
and there's like a stick shoved through it? Yeah, and you're just like, fuck yeah, good for that kid.
Oh no, I don't do the fuck yeah. What is with you with these aggressive comments?
Because I don't like jellyfish, because they're shit creatures.
How are they shit creatures? They're getting rid of all the decay.
I don't need you to. I don't need you to get rid of the decay. I'm in a beach where people piss and shit in the water. I know what I'm getting into. I don't need you to come and fuck my day up by making my skin red.
The worst is when you have little creatures like touch your feet.
Oh my God, okra coke.
Yeah, I know. That would be a true flashback. Go to the other Dank tank to hear that story.
I panic whenever. This is why I love to swim, but that's why I like okra coke, because there's none of this evil satanic shit in the water. But
Look at the little squishy. Look at
pools are awesome because whenever anything touches my foot or my leg when I'm in the water, I fucking freak, dude. Like, I lose my fucking mind. I don't like that shit. Like, that's why I can't eat sushi. I don't like when seaweed touches my leg. Why do I want to ingest it?
It's delicious. Well, how did these guys have so much energy? Look at them just swimming around like that.
Because they're morons and they don't have any fucking brains. They don't even have any limbs or any like whatever. They're just blobs of shit moving.
They're squishies. He is his squishy. Didn't you ever see Finding Nemo? He is my squishy. And
Did he
I
say?
am his.
I saw Finding Nemo once, and you know me. If I've only seen a movie one time, I don't retain any of it other than my general thoughts on the movie. And I remember walking away from Finding Nemo going, "It's okay, but I don't entirely understand the hype surrounding it. It's a fish tank."
I mean, it's not a fish tank. It's about fish in the sea. And yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
I don't remember.
He's finding his son because his son like ran away or whatever.
Well, he should have.
Well, he got kidnapped.
Doesn't he end up in a fish tank or something? It's been
for
a long time.
For a part of it,
Yeah.
like the kid does. He goes to a dentist fish tank.
Actual Nemo.
Yeah, and she's like, "Hi, fishy," and she like taps the tank. It's like a whole thing.
I did always hate when the kids would tap the tanks, though. It's like they tell you not to do that.
Yeah, just don't.
I
Can
can't
you-
even imagine because like sound reverberates in water, so like that sounds probably like earth shattering.
Yeah, the fish are like, "What the fuck?" And you just have this dickhead kid just sitting there, like, "Fuck you, man."
It's fishies.
Look, jellyfish look like this shot we have up here. It's very elegant looking,
I'm not gonna
especially
lie,
those, the ones that are lit up, the neon jellies.
Well, those. So, the fun fact about these jellyfish: when they hit a flat surface, they'll just hit against it and just freaking sit there with their tentacles up and just.
See what I mean? They're stupid.
I mean, they're
So
leaving their mouths up so that whenever something comes down, they can eat it.
Hold on, they have mouths?
Inside, well, not mouths, but like their little whatever the absorption.
Beaks.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck they have. They have something that absorbs food.
How do they breathe?
They don't. I don't know.
So they're literally just like
I clearly
chunks.
didn't come prepared for this. I actually came prepared with different material. I wasn't gonna be like, "Oh, let's study jellyfish."
They're egregious. They just float around and shit.
So now I'm learning whatever we end up looking at. I'm gonna have to have like well-researched shit because Corey's gonna ask questions like, "Why did these things exist? Where did they come from?"
Also, I don't understand why some of the jellies are dark and some are illuminated.
Because they're different colors. Like
That's
jellyfish-
horse shit.
You think jellyfish are just one standard color? Like there's a color in Sears that exists, and they're like, or not Sears, Lowe's, whatever, and they're like, I want jellyfish color.
Well, but I just don't understand. I know they had the blood-sucking ones back in the day, but I don't remember
Wait,
there
what?
being day and night jellyfish.
Blood sucking ones. What are you talking about?
Yeah. You never saw those?
Sounds like a horror movie to me.
We
There
are
were-
talking to the horror genre.
There were jellyfish
true.
that had red in the what are they? The tentacles.
Well, they
Maybe-
all have different colors in their tentacles. Like their tentacles are usually a different color than their body a little bit.
The light up ones are pretty cool. I do like them. I
Are
just
they the dayfish?
Ah!
Oh, here we go with Sunny.
Yes. No bloodsuckers have appeared yet, though. Now I'm fucked up. I don't know if that was really a thing or not. I'm going to look up blood-sucking jellyfish. Fuck this.
Anyway, so how did you guys feel about, like, when I was a kid, I always wanted to, like, kind of see what was underneath the water. I always wanted, like, I always wanted to be a mermaid, that weird little phase. Like, well, it was more like it's so cool thinking about all the stuff that's, like, not explored in our ocean.
So for me, yeah, I grew up around a lot of lakes, and specifically, shit. Why is it escaping me now that I want to talk about it? There's a monster, like a lake monster, where I'm from.
We have Nessie. She's in the bay. Anyway, who's your, like, monster?
Blood-sucking jellyfish.
Why is like I know this every time? Any other time I'm talking about this, I can just bust it out.
While Justin's looking for his lake monster, I'll tell you guys about Nessie. She lives in the Chesapeake Bay, and I don't know a lot about
Is
her.
her name really Nessie? We can't even come up with our own shit?
I'm pretty sure it's Nessie.
Because Nessie is Loch Ness.
Oh, shit. Let me look.
We're all looking shit up.
Live
We are.
research.
5 fun facts about jellyfish. No heart, no brain, no problem. 2 types commonly found. I'm looking up blood-sucking jellyfish. Jellyfish are 95% water. Did you guys know that?
No.
What is the other 5%? Why do they have percent spelled as 2 different words? That's fucking dumb. The epidermis and the mesoglia.
Oh, Chessie. I lied. His name's Chessie.
That makes sense.
Like the
Chessie.
Chesapeake Bay.
Right.
Oh.
Chessie is a sea monster said to live in the midst of the Chesapeake Bay. Claim sightings appear in local media.
To that point, Lake Champlain, the name of the monster,
Lake Chan.
equally as clever, Champy.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. We just add an IE to things.
Yeah, it's like hockey names. Do they have photos of these creatures?
This is the picture of Nessie. Or Chessie, sorry, Chessie.
That's a costume.
It's a silver dragon.
So no one's ever actually seen Chessie?
Apparently, let me look. Claim sightings. The earliest sighting of Chessie-like creature was 1936. Something reptilian and unknown in the water was observed from a helicopter view. The thing was about 75 yards away, at the right angles from our boats. At first, it looked like something floating on the water. It was black, and part of it was out of the water, seemed to be about 12 feet long. Damn, that's big.
So,
Supposedly, Champy.
ooh, Champy.
Ooh, somebody has a picture of Champy. I'm
Supposedly.
jealous. I'm jealous.
Yeah, you can't really see that. That's okay.
That's okay.
Google Champy, kids.
Yeah, you can Google
Lake
Chessie.
Champlain monster.
Local mythology of monsters that
Local
we
lake myths.
We trademarked off of Nessie.
Yeah, we just had like the plastic can containers in the beaches around here.
And apparently blood-sucking jellyfish.
Bloodsuckers.
I feel like we just stumbled on some shit that we need to do, though. We need to find Chessie.
We do.
That is video content for CKS.
We do.
All over it.
And I'm very skeptic because here's the thing. The first claimed sighting was in 1936. Like, what is this motherfucker? Still alive 90 years later?
I mean, you never
Come
know.
on.
There's alligators that live to be 100 years old. Nile crocodiles.
I hate alligators, too.
Okay.
Just because Florida.
Ooh, there's lizards in New Zealand that live to be like 95.
The Lizard King.
They have a third eye on their head.
Of course they do. Because New Zealand doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're cool looking.
You
I
want
always wanted to
another
see 'em.
eye? Take another eye.
I always wanted to see them.
I mean, it would be cool. I just... The shit that comes out of the bottom of these jellies is fucking weird to me.
The frills.
It's just
You want to know something though? Like back when Chessie was probably just like when people started seeing it, air quotes, the bay was probably a lot cleaner than it is now. It's gross. You can't see more than like a foot down.
Because we're shit.
Well, I mean, that's content too.
Yes.
I remember
Just show how bad it is.
When I was a kid, they used to take us out on boats, and they'd take these little white plates that were on like the string, and they'd be like, "This is just to show you how polluted the bay is," and they'd be like, "Watch till you can't see the," and there goes the disc.
The disc goes in fucking like a split second.
I have so much admiration for people that go oyster diving and shit because you can't see shit down there. It's just mud.
I always like seeing underwater too and opening up my eyes and shit.
You
and
can't
then,
do that in the bay. It's gross. It looks like mud water.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Well, and then you do it in the pool and there's chlorine in it. And
well, salt burns your eyes.
Yeah, it's not.
Even if it's brackish water.
After a little, brackish is such a good word. But yeah, not good for the eyes. Wear goggles, kids. Don't be a fucking hero.
How far down the bay do you think Chessie comes?
I mean, he or she. I guess it's a she because Chessie sounds like a girl's name. But I would assume it has to like. It can't go too far because it's got to be able to be deep so people can't see it.
So I imagine Chessie's not coming around Hampton. I don't think our water's deep enough.
I don't know because we're right near the mouth of the bay, so I would assume yes.
Yeah. They have little spots on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge you can pull over.
Yeah, I showed him that.
We'll pull over and just taunt Chessie. And just hold signs. Come out, bitch.
Come out, bitch. Taunt the sea creature that doesn't speak English.
Yeah, we want you, Chessie.
And that's not too far. Like 30-ish minutes, depending on traffic.
No, and there's a kick-ass, places to eat down there, too.
Well,
we could stop off and get
Plus,
some food.
Hot Joe lives around there.
He does.
I feel like that's a whole afternoon of
Hot
shit.
Joe.
Yes, Hot Joe can come with us. Chessie will for sure come out for Hot Joe because Chessie wants to see our guy.
We're Harold and Kumaring, the Chesapeake Bay monster.
Yes, Hot Joe finds Chessie.
I feel like
I love how Hot Joe took over our third pod.
Hot Joe takes over everything. Let's be serious.
Oh my.
Well, you guys are definitely going to get to see Hot Joe for sure. If we don't get him here before then, I'm sure
got the
we're doing
roadie.
content for the roadie. There will
Yes.
be CKS content for the roadie
Oh
too.
God, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
That's coming up too. Shit. It's 2023. What the fuck?
Hot Joe, come on our pods. We have multiple. We've been asking you to.
I know.
We just got to set it up to a day where you can.
Yeah,
The man owns a gym.
he does. That, if we ever get those goddamn sweaters. I was thinking about that today, and I was getting really mad.
Here we go. He was ranting about this like literally yesterday.
I was watching the Flames yesterday, and I was like, man, I want a Lindholm jersey. Oh, wait.
Yeah. I'll get it by next year.
Here it is, almost 8 weeks later, I feel.
We can all wear our new sweaters, the second round of sweaters for next year's for our fantasy
Is
draft
this
in
fucked up? I just
September.
want to squish those jellyfish.
No, I've wanted to do it this whole time with sticks like
you wanna
those
do
kids.
Like bubble
I'm
wrap.
crushing our face.
Yeah, like
It
I
doesn't
feel like
work
it makes like
doing
a
this.
squish, like pop noise, like a.
Here's the thing. If they don't have brains or bones or minds or thoughts, do they even know when it fucking like future serial killer is jamming a twig through their fucking skull? Or do they just
I
like
assume
exist
not.
and take it?
I'm crushing your face.
They're just very, very slimy individuals.
They're so slimy.
When you get stung, do you go back in the water after that?
I mean, I usually do. I used to do it all the time when I was I just push it out of the way. Like if it was swimming around the water and I could see it, I'd take a stick and just scoot up on the shore. And be
Yeah,
like,
I
bye.
think it just depends on how bad. The one time I got stung,
If you ever see him on the beach, make sure to kick sand on him because whatever douchebag doesn't do that, you're a douchebag. Like just saying, you're a douche.
I got stung once at Buckrow. I've been stung 3 times to my knowledge. Once at Virginia Beach, once at Buckrow, and once at Yorktown Beach.
Buckrow's also where I got stung.
Buckrow's where I got stung the worst. And I was
Oh
like,
my.
fuck! What just happened?
Because Buckrow.
And I got out and like I had this like big ass red line up my back. I was like, okay.
Can we change boardwalks?
Damn.
On Buckrow or the boardwalk of Buckrow? Can we change that to Jellyfish Stinks on Buckrow?
Absolutely.
Go back to last week,
Absolutely. Yeah, B-sides.
I'm saying that's our 12th track right there, y'all.
I
Or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's Bucktown. They're going to be aggressive. They want to,
Jellyfish in Bucktown or something like that.
yeah. Don't fuck with our waters.
jellies.
Zero
Bucktown.
jellyfish.
B-road jellyfish. There you go. So bad. But yeah, so what we're learning is jellyfish aren't meant to be messed with, and yeah.
And that, as a pod, 2 out of 3 of us really don't like jellyfish.
Yes.
I don't mind them. I like watching them. They're squishy.
You're Switzerland. This
Yes.
time.
I am.
Although there really is no middle ground. Me and Corey don't like them. And actually, the more we learn today, the more I dislike them. So,
Right. You have a newfound hatred for jellies. They're fun to watch. Like our screensavers on the Apple TV are a lot of
Squishes.
jellies. Yeah, squishes come up, and they're pretty. But I don't. It's like, what do you? Fuck off, dude.
It kind of just baffles me to see how big they travel in packs. There's like thousands of them when they travel together in the ocean. It's baffling. But anyway, if you liked your couch cushion content, we're gonna close this Dank tank out.
Let us know your thoughts on jellies.
And if you have any suggested like places you want us to go along with as we're talking,
Mythical
like
sea creatures.
aquariums and shit. Oh, I was talking aquariums, but that too.
That too.
That was actually the direction I was gonna take this pod today, was about whether like you guys believed in life under the sea and shit like that, but that didn't work out. So next time, preview of Dank Tank whenever that comes out. So yeah.
Dank Tank number 3. Dun, dun, dun.
So stay tuned, stay positive, and stay stoned, y'all.
Bye, everybody.